know I'm one who always says in a video, oh, if you don't have this eye base, go ahead and just use a concealer. But today we're going to really put that theory to the test and see if in fact you can tell if one is with a concealer or if one is with an eye base. Alrighty, so I'm going to start off by using concealer on this eye here, which is my, well, I guess for you guys it would be my left eye. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use concealer on this side of my face, and then I'm going to use P.Louise eye base on this side. So for today's look, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty concealer, and this is in the shade 385. And I'm going to go ahead and just place a good amount, not too much, but a nice amount to cover my entire eyelid on this eye. I did already do my brows and I did like a little bit of a concealer, but I didn't get any like on my eyelid, so we're going in with a fresh lid here. Since you would typically set your concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and set mine using my Laura Mercier setting powder, using a very light amount. And on this side, I'm going to go ahead and use my P.Louise eye base to prime my eyelid. And for this eyelid, I'm not going to set it with setting powder. I'm going to just go in with my eyeshadows and start off my look. I will be using my e.l.f. and Chipotle eyeshadow palette because we are still giving this eyeshadow palette away. So please make sure you check out this video down below after you watch this one, of course, to see how you can win this eyeshadow palette. Also going to be using my Nikkie Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette. To start off the look, I'm going to be using my Nikkie Tutorials palette, and I'm going to go ahead and use Basic Trust. And this is going to be my transition color. So I'm going to go ahead and just build this. Not really building it so that it's like really opaque, but I just wanted to kind of be a starter shade for all the other shades. And this color is pretty light, like more on the tanner side, and it's actually showing up really nicely on this eye with the concealer. So far, this is still in the running to being a great alternative to using a eye base. Okay, so I think you guys can really tell the difference in both of the eyes already. One of them is just popping a little bit more than the other side, but the colors are still showing up. So from the e.l.f. and Chipotle palette, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Lettuce, and I'm going to work this into the front half of my eye. And I'm not going to go all the way back. I'm going to probably stop maybe before I hit the pupil, or maybe on top of the pupil. Stop before you hit on top of the pupil. Then you do want to bring it all the way into the inner corner here. And because I have a lot of eyelid space, I am going above my crease. If you don't have a lot of lid space, you can absolutely go on the crease. Just tweak this to, you know, whatever the best is for your eye shape. But I'm going above my crease and I'm just blending it on top. So back in my Nikkie Tutorials palette, I'm going to take Voila on a small fluffy brush, work this on the edges of that green color so that way we can go ahead and just kind of ombre that out. So that way it just has a nice gradient effect to it because the green is standing alone. We do want it to still fade out into something, so we're going to go with yellow because that's just going to make a lighter version of the green that we already have laid down. I'm going to go back in with that first brush and just kind of bring some life back to this green here at the base of this look. Okay, so for the next part in this look, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this orange color from the e.l.f. Chipotle palette. I threw away the plastic, so I don't know what the name of this color is. I'm using a dense type of fluffy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to lay this on the outer corner. And I'm kind of making a wing, but I'm not necessarily like really focusing it on that shape, but that is what we're going for. So I'm going to go ahead and just go in just a little bit here and build it up. And then I'm going to just take this out and kind of wing it out here. Moving my brush back and forth, but more so just the tip of it, not necessarily the whole brush, because I don't want it to get too crazy because it is a fluffy brush. I'm going to use Redemption, which is a lighter orange here on that fluffy brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend out those edges. Kind of stick with the orange gradiating into the orange look, so I'm using a lighter orange for this. And what I am doing is going a little bit more so on top because this orange is a really light orange. It's very soft and kind of pastel-y. It can go on top of this color and it won't necessarily change like the deepness of it. Okay, and with the brush that I used to lay down the first orange, I'm going to just go ahead and do the same thing and just kind of bring that orange back, but not going over that lighter orange that we just put because we want everything to gradient into that. Y'all, I've been winging this entire look and it's actually coming out cute. Like sometimes you can't go into it with a plan. You just gotta sit down with nowhere to go and just start doing your makeups, and it's like That's when your best makeup looks come out. To actually finish off this eye look, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add in, I think this was corn salsa if I'm not mistaken, from the e.l.f. and Chipotle palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on my inner tear duct here. And this is a shimmer shade, so this one, it kind of should show up either way. So using my brand new Aurora Intensely Precise Eyeliner in Espresso, I'm gonna go ahead and create a wing, and I'm also going to try to do like a cat eye and really bring it in, but give me a second because I really have to focus. And here is the finished look. And as I said in the video, I was really winging this, you guys, but this turned out to be so cute. I really feel like as far as the actual eye look goes, besides the little outer part right here and this part right here, they really do kind of look the same. I can't say that one of them is more bold than the other. I feel like personally, just from what I can see like in real life, they do look the same. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I stand by this statement stating if you do not use an eye base, you can absolutely use a concealer. I think if I went out in public, you wouldn't be able to tell too much that these were like two separate type of bases for this eye look. Again, I think just that outer part and just having, you know, one that is a little more flesh tone and one that is a little more brighter is the only difference that I can tell personally. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are not. I do post every Tuesday and Friday, but if you can't remember that, just hit that notification bell and you'll get notified every time I do post a video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I will link all of those down below so that way you can easily click and follow. You see that eye right there on the top of the screen? Click that and that will take you to the video in which you can enter the giveaway. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one.